Wow. Mate, that's nuts. That might be the best modern day pop song I've ever heard. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to, for the first time by the way, Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather. This is the most played song, I believe, of 2024. Certainly like top 3 in Spotify streams I looked at earlier. I took all the time out of my day to check that before I started the vid. I've never heard this song, which you might think's hard to believe. However, for those who know me, and there's at least 3 of them, 3 people, they'll back me up in saying this is not my kind of music at all. So if you don't know me, and you definitely don't, my taste is Beatles, first and foremost, Oasis, Beatles are there, by the way, Stone Roses, Smiths, Radiohead, Rolling Stone, The Who, 60s and 90s slash 80s. This ain't it at all. I think all pop music and all recent chart music is all copy and pasted. It's to the point now where AI's doing so much and auto-tune's doing too much. You can't actually tell where the talent lies. And I can't tell who's talented. I can't tell what's real, what's authentic anymore, because it all sounds the same. It's all either a drum loop or it's... You don't even need an instrument nowadays to be in the charts. It's crazy. So I've got very low expectations for this because I know the level in the charts and it's not very high. So this being the most played song, I'm thinking automatically, well, hold on, it must just be a load of auto-tune shit to be at number 1. So my expectation for this is not very high. You might be thinking, George, how the hell haven't you heard this song on TikTok? I have. I've definitely come across it on TikTok especially. Mainly the chorus, Birds of a Feather, which I don't particularly rate, by the way. I don't think it's an amazing part of the song. Again, lowering my expectation. But I'm going to try and come in at it with an open mind. This is the first time I've listened to a pop song, to be honest. Sat down, listened to it on earphones, done nothing else. So this is a massive leap for me. One big leap. One small... What was it? One small step. I don't know. Let's just start, shall we? Cut the small talk shit. Let's start. Again, I'm not getting monetized off this video, so any help you can give me by leaving a like on the video and subscribing would be brilliant. And go and watch my other videos, my other better videos, talking about Oasis and the Beatles, alright? This is a rock fan, indie pop fan, listening to real pop, or crap pop as I call it. Let's start. You know that crap pop that your mum buys from Lidl? This is crap pop. Expectations are on the floor. Let's just rewind, right? I'm excited though. I'm willing to be proven wrong. As I say, my expectations are low. So I've heard I've heard that, and I think that goes through the chorus as well. Might be wrong there. Firstly, her voice is very good. I mean, I heard the James Bond theme. I'm a big James Bond fan. I think it was really good. It was a really strong opening for me. I know it got a lot of stick as well because it wasn't to the level of Skyfall or, I don't know, the writings on the wall, etc. But I think she killed it, and you can definitely tell she's very talented, a very talented vocalist. Before I've even heard the song, things I've heard, a Bad Guy I think I've heard, which I didn't really rate. Ocean Eyes. It's kind of crazy how young she is and how much she's done. It's crazy, but definitely talented. I'm not denying that at all. And I do believe there is not... I mean, there'll definitely be auto-tune on this. There is on everything. I mean, even the bands I like use auto-tune, right? To a degree. But I don't believe it's particularly used in this to the point where it's not actually her. I think it's actually her. And I must say as well, before I play a bit more, I saw she played at the Grammys. That's the whole point of me doing this vid, because I saw that. It was a really weird setting, like she was in some sort of safari thing, but I didn't end up watching it, so I can watch it here, and that was live, and it sounded the same as that, so credit to her. Melody's really cool. It's almost psychedelic, without being psychedelic. It's almost like you're in a trance. Do you know what I mean by that? It's like you can definitely. I'm not like a vocal coach or anything, but a kind of use of breathing's great, and the way it flows is superb. I mean, I did basic music in GCSE, and I guess that's kind of what you cover, but you could just tell straight away the melody's unbelievable. I'm liking it. We're 30 seconds in. Oh my god, I could be proven wrong here. I'm so ready to be proven wrong. Yeah, that's really good. That's the first kind of glimpse of, yeah, that's vocals right there. It's been kind of whispering so far, very low, not low in the mix, but very quiet, and you get the impression that's like 10% of what she could do. Do you know what I mean? So this is what I've heard before. Yeah. There's a really cool harmony underneath that. Listen to that. I mean, that is so cool, isn't it? That's like nothing I've heard before. Nothing in the charts sounds like that. I don't think anyway. I've not heard something like that sound from certainly a solo artist in like ever, like ages. It's very unique, and again, it feels like you're almost floating. Like it's almost like you're in a trance. I'm 100% sure this has proved me wrong entirely. Obviously, I wanted to be proved wrong. I said at the start, this is really good. Yeah. Again, that do is going through this bit, and that was the bit we heard right at the start. I mean, I don't want to replay it and bore you all. Is this the same four chords? Do. I mean, that's D. Do. I think it's B. I think it's D, B minor. And then I think maybe E minor, A, or so, that kind of pattern. I think it's the same four chords for the whole thing. I might get the guitar out in a bit and do a David Brent and start playing. If that's the same four chords for the whole song, that's nuts. Because it all sounds so different, although the same four chords underneath it all. Then that guitar bit's just dropped out. That's cool. It's just mad. It's like there's something... It's the same thing, but there's something new on every single bit. Whether the synths come in, whether the guitar drops out, the drums will change. Guys, this could be an all-timer right here. This is nuts good. Yeah, see, that's cool. I don't want to keep pausing it. I thought that then we're going to Birds Over. Again, that's the chorus. But it didn't. That little guitar bit underneath. That's nuts. Wow. Wow. Mate, that's nuts. That's nuts good. My hairs are on end. Like, that sound a bit cringy there, but that's like unbelievable. I'm actually going to rewind that. There was a bit. I was going to stop it and talk about a bit, and then it just kept building and building. The melody. Where? Let me just skip to this here. I love the drums, by the way. Duh, duh, and then it kind of came off beat. This melody, duh, 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 it went down. That's duh, duh, duh. I didn't expect that at all. And then you got both melodies going on at the same time. It must be the same four chords then, because it's all making sense. It's all playing over the same thing. Wow. And it just, look at this. I was on about the percentage of her range. Like, I don't doubt that she's a very good vocalist, and that the start bit was like 20% of what she could do. We're looking at surely up there in the 90s here with this bit. You just kind of knew this was going to happen. That's mad. Oh, that little lick as well there is back again. But it's even more prominent there. It's like it's played on something else. That was unbelievable. I think this is my favourite pop song ever. What? That's nuts. That's like, that might be the best pop song I've ever heard. I don't know if... Is that exaggerated? I don't know. I think not pop. That might be the best modern day pop song I've ever heard. Because if you look at pop, I guess pop really goes from anywhere from like, I mean the 60s. I mean that's early pop. That was pop back then, right? But bits of it. But that was nuts. It was so experimental, and I can't work out if it was. I don't know what to say, to be honest. That bit there was unbelievable. I love that. I don't know what to say. I don't actually know what to say. That's entirely not what I thought I'd hear at all. I mean, completely. Bits of that I recognised. More than I thought, to be honest, I recognised. But that end bit I'd not heard. You got to believe, like, I've not heard this song in its entirety. This is not my kind of music at all. But I think I'm going to have to listen to more. Because if that was what, the standard is, then I'm excited to hear the rest of what she's done. Jesus. I mean, let me just see if I can work this out. Because hopefully it can still pick me up sound-wise there. And I can take this off. I think it's in D. And I'm willing to be proven wrong. Can you hear that? Yeah. That's it, isn't it? That's that thing we hear and that's that thing you hear through the whole song. Then I think it's B minor. Yeah. I think I was right. I might be a musical prodigy because I called this in the first verse. What's it? Don't actually know the melody. Something like that. It's the same 4 chords. I hope you can hear this. But that end bit was, let me just remind myself of how that went. That's it. That note. And it just kept building. It's the same 4 chords. That's nuts good. Honestly, I don't think I'm exaggerating. It's about as good as I've heard from a chart song in years and years. And I need to listen to it again. I want to listen to it again to grasp the lyrics because obviously I don't. And then they tend to put them in the comments. Someone's like just been really sad and typed them out. I say sad. That's literally what I'm looking for right now. And I can't find them, but that's nuts good. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for watching. Do let me know your thoughts down below. Is it just me who thinks that's unbelievable? Like. I'm going to give it a like. There's an option on the channel to become a member, if anyone's asked. Just, you know what I mean? Give it a look if you want. It supports the channel. It's all going back into the content, and obviously I can't get monetized off the back of these videos. So it'd be cool to get some members in here, and just priority to all comments, and you get a members chat, badges and all that crap. Give it a look, and I love that song.